Her story about Safire is not the only story out there. All Know at 6 tonight, our I-Team Chief Investigator Charlie Specht tracked down a former patient who says her life changed forever because of a stunning error by the staff.
Kitty Wolf's life changed forever when she came to Safire South.
And all my independence was taken.
Wolf fell and cracked her kneecap 3 years ago, and after surgery at Mercy Hospital, doctors sent her to Safire for rehab that was supposed to last a few weeks.
And it said right on the paper, no weight-bearing exercises.
But Wolf says therapists ignored those rules, forcing her to stand on her toes right away and shredding the muscles in her legs.
It was terrible. And I started screaming, and they said, don't be such a baby.
Wolf soon became a long-term resident at the nursing home, spending a year and a half witnessing conditions that she says were inhumane. Nothing compares to the time she received this letter from managers telling her that they, quote, may have exposed you to an infection because of an unacceptable practice in which a nurse used the same glucose meter to take blood from multiple patients.
But they did not change the needle that goes in to take the blood. They just kept using the same one over and over again.
The letter said the meter may not have been adequately disinfected and urged her to get tested for hepatitis and HIV.
Because the two people that were there that had hepatitis C had been tested with the same needles.
State reports show at least 2 residents were known to have blood-borne communicable diseases, and regulators fined Safire more than $90,000 for the error.
So we were all very worried.
Worry turned to outrage when Wolf and her son, John, got the test results.
And she told me I did have a hepatitis C, but it was dormant at that time.
I couldn't believe it. And honestly, it was right when she was leaving, and we couldn't get out of there fast enough.
Wolf is at a different nursing home now, and she says she's much happier. But the out-of-town ownership group that she blames for her poor quality of care continues to come under fire. Williamsville Suburban, another nursing home owned by the group, is already under investigation for providing insufficient heat in December. And 2 of the Safire owners are under intense public pressure downstate. They are accused of buying a nursing home outside New York City, slashing its nursing tally by 54%, putting the bottom line ahead of the care of their residents, and leaving residents to sit for hours in their own feces. Records obtained by the 7 Eyewitness News I-Team show taxpayers are actually funding a large part of the Safire operation in Buffalo. The owners said they planned on collecting $8.9 million per year, or 84% of revenue, from Medicare and Medicaid. Those same records show profits that year were estimated at $1.6 million for just the one nursing home. A representative from the ownership group declined our request for an interview, but by phone said the nursing home is working to get back on track.
We make sure that even if we do fall out of compliance with something, we immediately react and, return to compliance.
It makes me very angry to think that my whole life changed. I can't walk, so I can't do anything anymore.
Higher letter that the nursing home sent to Kitty Wolf here about that infection on our WKBW app. You can also watch part 1 of this investigation if you missed it, and that was on resident Barbara Kent. And if you have a tip for the I-Team, we have a new tip line here. You can call 840-7750 or send us an email if that's easier at iteam@wkbw.com. And Keith and Ashley, we should note here, the State Department of Health has an active investigation into this nursing home.